Welcome to the first vlog dedicated to our video game in development, SteamDolls Order of Chaos. The first level of the game will be available to download for free. Updates coming soon. Hello, my name is Johan, and I'm in charge of level design and all of the programming. Basically, if the game is hard to play or the AI is stupid, it's my fault. What is SteamDolls Order of Chaos? A good comparison would be Castlevania for the 2D frantic action platformer aspect, as well as gigantic level exploration, and Mark of the Ninja with a good dose of violence, especially for the concept of killing. It's essentially the genre of brutal stealth. Today I will be explaining the gameplay elements that we are trying to implement in the game. The main character is a swift and agile killing machine, capable of slicing his enemies into pieces with little effort. Sometimes though, brute force is not enough, and you will have to be much more discreet. In this steampunk universe, you play the role of Whisper, an anarchist who decided to trigger a bloody revolution because he is fed up with the current dictatorship. There are two main skills that are available to you, one being stealth mode, where you are able to walk instead of run. You are less likely to be detected by enemies, and you can approach them from behind to execute them. Some machines will see you even if you play extremely discreetly. In this case, you have access to an optical shield, which will hide you for a certain amount of time. Obviously, the movements of the character and ability to use this shield will be limited so that the game does not become too easy. Outside of this, there is still a lot of information about the gameplay, like an energy gauge used to trigger special abilities and permanent skills, allowing you to discover new paths and many secrets in the levels, like any good self-respecting Castlevania game. We will be talking about this in detail in an upcoming video. Obviously, there isn't just gameplay, the game must be visually appealing. So the artistic direction of this universe has been entrusted to my colleague Etienne, to whom I will pass the mic. So remember that if the game is ugly or hard to understand, it's his fault.
Hey, I am a graphic designer and illustrator and take care of absolutely everything that is visual. Johan first contacted me for an illustration for another game. We then got along very well and decided to adapt one of his scenarios into a graphic novel. I am currently working on episode 3, and the research involved in creating this graphic novel was then useful for all the concept art for the game. Personally, I place the SteamDolls universe halfway between steampunk and cyberpunk. Steampunk for the scenery and general atmosphere, cyberpunk for the technological side, both in terms of body enhancements and in terms of communication and social networking. We are therefore dealing with a dark and violent dystopia, which involves a lot of work specifically on the colors, the lighting. In short, the general atmosphere must appear very dirty. We agreed on a concept of stealth, sticking to the story and the main character, and we first tried to make the game in a top-down perspective. We then tried other perspectives before finally deciding on classic 2D, the style that I normally master the best. Despite everything, there have been multiple iterations of the main character, of the scenery, to work on the comprehensibility and come to the results that you can see now. Given that this is my first time creating a video game, your feedback will be extremely important and extremely useful to be able to correct and improve anything I do. In the hopes that you like everything so far and pending your reviews, I turn you back to Johan to conclude this video.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and want to know more about our game. If that's the case, you know what to do to help us. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, talk about it with your friends. But above all, give us your opinions. It's very important to us. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website. Signing up to the mailing list will give you access to the first episodes of the graphic novel for free. See you very soon.